Hello. So,
I can
what's up,
repair your
everybody?
battle-worn
I'm
armor.
here on the live server of Gu39. I'm in Themyscira Divided, and I'm gonna
Diana and her little
demonstrate the
upstarts
awesome
have
mechanics of
invaded.
fire.
We must drive them
So,
back.
let's get started.
Regain
The awesome
control of
mechanics of
Absorption and
fire,
work your
they
way to the
consist
Queen's
of
palace.
thermal
We will
absorption,
distract enemy airships and engage with the palace garrison.
volatility, and movement mode. So let's get more into detail. Thermal absorption, I'm going to do it right now. It requires that you hit uh, absorb heat, and then you get this blue flame on. After that, you need to hit a burning target with either that, power, uh, Flaming Cascades, Mass Detonation, or um, Fire Burst to receive power back. So that's what thermal absorption is. So initially you have to hit absorb heat, and then you have to hit a burning target with either of the four powers that I mentioned to get receive power back. And the indication that you know that it's on is the blue flame that I have right now. So let's move on. Volatility, volatility. It's increased damage on burning targets. So what's volatility? Well, volatility is up when we see it's used by Cascade, Flaming Cascades, and Fire Burst. And the way we know it's up at maximum is when we see a bright orange flash on our target, just like we had right now. So to get the volatility up, you have two routes. You could go through Flaming Cascades, you have to cast that 3 times, or you could go through the Fire Burst route. That one you only cast 1 time. If I had my druthers, I'd go through the Fire Burst route because along with the home turf mod, the hand mod, enduring damage, using Fire Burst gives you a 20-second 60% damage modifier. So that's pretty much why I go through it. Also, of course, you only cast it 1 time, and you have the max volatility up. You see there, and it's casting on the target a bright, flashy orange flame. And now moving on to the third awesome mechanic would be the movement mode. Now, most people might think it's a joke, but seriously, it's pretty awesome. You could actually kite your targets, and if you're while you're casting damage. Also, if you've got the aggro, you could also still DPS'ing. You could just go ahead and just walk near your tank to take the aggro off him. I was unable to do the movement mode because on the keyboard we're moving on our left hands WASD, and also our powers are just above that. So can't really do like 2 things simultaneously on 1 hand. It's really difficult. I imagine it's more fairly easy using a controller. Sorry I'm talking loud right now because I did pre-record this at a more comfortable lower level, but it was difficult to hear, so I'm trying to talk more clear and more loud so that it can come in so that you can understand somewhat what I'm saying, or just try to grasp the concepts. So that's basically it. So let's get to what I'm doing. Usually what I do is I set up a burning with Inferno and fire weaponry. Then I hit absorb heat and I jump cancel it. Yeah, you could stay in lock, you could stay casting it, but I rather jump cancel it and go into the weapon that I'm using. It's not a weapon combo, it's just the weapon. It's the 2-hand hammer throw, and if you see there, I'm clipping it. I just clip it really instantly. You actually don't even have to almost see if you could get it down pat to muscle memory. You could clip it instantly without even seeing it. So that's what I'm using. There is no weapon mastery that I'm using on here. So after that, so again, it's Inferno, then to hammer throw onto absorb heat, jump cancel. Now I got my blue flame up, my thermal absorption, and I'll go ahead and cast the next power, which most likely will be either Flaming Cascades or Mass Detonation. And then I'll wait till Inferno is just about 3/4, about almost done, and it's about to get down. It's about to go down, and I'll go ahead and try to cast Fire Burst, so that when next power that I'll hit is Inferno Fire Weaponry, and it's a 12-second. It's 12-second duration while it's up, so I could use that somewhat to like measure myself, so that I could do 2 Infernos Fire Weaponry. That'll be 24 seconds, and I know that I'm clear to refresh the Fire Burst for the home turf 60% damage modifier. The 20-second duration, so 2 Infernos and Fire Weaponry. And in between there, I'll go ahead and use Flaming Cascades or Mass Detonation. Because right now we don't have a tank, so the ads are just constantly on me. I can't really steadily just run a rotation automatically. So I just gotta call it how I see it, but the bare bones of it is I gotta get Absorb Heat up, and I gotta get Fire Burst up. So my Thermal Absorption is up to give me back power, my Blue Flame, and my Max Volatility is up, so I could have beneficial damage. That's pretty much it. Let me see. The way that I'm modded here right now, I have that 4100 might, 2300 precision, and I kept my precision mods because I really don't have the resources right now to remod myself for might, so that's what I'm working with now. I did boost it up with a nitro soda to 4600, and it's yielding me pretty good damage. I think I got 1 mass detonation off over here for 15k. Also, the really great thing about this is that we are using 2-hand hammer throw and clipping it, and it's getting between 1800 to 7k per throw, and I think it's dang near like 0.3 seconds. So I think it's better than Weapon Mastery. Seriously, 0.3, 0.4. I would have to say 0.3. 0.4 is Focus Blast. 0.3, I mean, you don't even see it, barely see it, and you can just clip it, and you're just getting some awesome damage. Also, it's benefiting with Fire Weaponry. Fire Weaponry increases your weapon attack damage and crit, so that's another plus of it. I would stick with this loadout if you were going to change anything. I don't know, really. I know you might want to supercharge, but I just didn't see the benefit of it. Let me see the way I'm modded. Skill point allocation. Skill point allocation. I will go down the trees and get all the DPS innates, meaning the 1% crit chance, increased crit chance, and the 4% increase in damage magnitude in all the trees. Don't worry about Weapon Mastery because we're not using it. Also in the power tree, you want to go ahead and get, I think it's Weapon Expert and Tactical Genius. Those are the DPS innates, those two. You're gonna need those. I think that's pretty much, I think I covered everything. So yeah, I'm gonna throughout this entire run, I'm just using I'm just using the Awesome Mechanic. Now, I wouldn't use the Awesome Mechanic on low ads because they'll be dead instantaneously. I would use them more for bosses because they're high health and you could just like constantly just milk them down through their damage. Yeah, that's because I ran a T5, I think Trigon, and everything was just melting too fast except for the bosses. So Weapon Mastery I would use for the ads, and for the boss fights I would really use the Awesome Mechanic again. And let me see, other than what else I gotta add. if you look on the scoreboard for your power in, you have to first off, it's gonna be high, because what's happening is you're using thermal absorption and you're powering out and taking that power and putting it back in. So you have to deduct the amount from the power out. Deduct the power out to the power in, and you'll find that you're actually the power, you might be even using less power than the support group. So yep, that's it. I'm over here looking. I got that volatility up the flash, and going for the 60% damage modifier 22nd. So pretty high crit numbers. I have 181 skill points, yep. So I have Armored, Awesome Mechanic, and I have also the DPS Fire Gu39 Burst loadout V2 version 2, where we have Stoke Flames in there, Fire Weaponry, Inferno, the Volcano 50% damage modifier, and for that I'm using the dual wheel throw to bow explosive shock, and that's pure precision. I'm using sodas on there too, but yep. Oh yeah, I want to just add over here at the last boss, when there's a skull and crossbones up, and if you use a weapon attack, you'll be instantaneously knocked out. However though, if you use a power attack, you'll be okay. This isn't the case for fire. If you use any of the awesome the powers, the awesome mechanic powers of fire, you'll get knocked out. And first I thought it was a glitch, but after thinking it through for a bit, it made sense. I mean, while everybody else is just like using a power that isn't that too great, you would be at an advantage, you know, using the awesome mechanic and maximizing your volatility, setting up power interactions to benefit off of that. So it would be almost like a free, you know, just an open season for you while everybody else is on pause. So yeah, that makes sense. I could be wrong. I'll go ahead and own up to it if somebody says otherwise. Until then, I'm gonna stick to it, and that's pretty much it. So let me see. I talked about the awesome mechanic, volatility, thermal, the movement mode. Again, the movement mode. My God, I wish I was able to do it. So that's knocked out. How I'm modded, I'm pure precision. I wish I could have like a second gear on hand that's pure might that could go with this, but there's no way I'm gonna be grinding out marks just for might gear. So I talked about skill point allocation, going down all the trees and getting the first tier DPS innates, the 1% and the 4%, and also going into the iconic tree for the PowerPoint and getting tactical genius and weapon expert. I'm also using a nitro soda to boost up my might. Let's see, the rotation, I did talk about it. The one that I'm using after I have thermal absorption up, again, as I'm using Fire Burst. After that, I'm going with I'll use Fire Burst, and then I'll go ahead and with Inferno to fire weaponry. In between there, I'm clipping the weapon two-hand hammer throw, and I will go ahead and move from there onto Inferno, Focus Blast, Inferno Fire Weaponry, Flaming Cascades, Mass Detonation, Flaming Cascades, Flaming Cascades, Flaming Cascades, Inferno Fire Weaponry, either Flaming Cascades again, or again the Fire Burst, and then onto Mass Detonation. I'll go ahead and at least get one Mass Detonation on each of my Infernos. because I noticed if you keep spamming Inferno, it's actually just some weak ass, sorry, I apologize, some weak damage. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully I covered everything. I know I missed something. Anyhow, good luck. I hope this helps you with the awesome mechanic. I noticed a lot of people were knocking it. They didn't really, I don't know, they just didn't give it a chance. So that's it. Of course, the charts are in the back. As always with my videos, to measure myself. So you be the judge of that. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it a try. Again, I would strongly suggest using it for boss fights and for ads, weapon mastery. Yeah. Alright, so take care, ladies and gentlemen, and that is it for my Fire Gu39 demonstration of the awesome mechanic. Take care, later, and peace.
Boom, 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 boom. I'll shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. Boom, 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 boom. I'll shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. crying all